Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Stellaris with me, Alathrix, and of course, welcome back to the Divine Planet Protectors, currently trying to protect the Divine Planets from the Unbidden. Today, I'm hoping we can finally go on the offensive. At the moment, we've been on the defensive, completely sacrificing huge sections of our territory, being attacked pretty much everywhere, losing planets even. But now, finally, we have a force which I think is going to be okay against the Unbidden. And I've even swapped over one of our policies, the War Doctrine, so we are no longer using defense in depth, but instead we are using rapid deployment. So, all of that lovely fleet power there isn't going to dip quite as much when we go into the enemy's territory. In fact, I also no longer have desperate measures online since I have been trying desperately to get some more traditions in diplomacy, so I haven't been able to afford everything, and instead we have a grand fleet which is helping to make our energy and alloys go up a lot faster. And look, we're actually in our navy capacity for once. Isn't that lovely? So, to begin with, let us talk to the Shroud. If this one works, it'll be glorious, but it's unlikely. Well, nothing happened. At least it wasn't a negative. That's the important thing there. So with our relics, we can do military applications, and we're going to go with this one here, the isolation, which will give us plus 10% shield damage. The enemies are basically, I think it's 2/3 shields and 1/3 hull, or perhaps even less than that with hull. Either way, loads of shield, extra shield damage, and I would love some more relics. Thank you very much. So, who's the fastest here? That is several fastest. Just make sure that one isn't the leader, that's all. Okay, all following along with one of our fleets. The one fleet's on a hotkey. Going to wait until the enemy attacks here. I've honestly lost track of a lot of the enemy fleets. It seems like finally they're going over here, so this is the perfect time to attack them. They're spending a lot of time over here, a lot of time over here, and they've even started to push a bit further north. So, they are a little bit thinner over here. In fact, the one fleet which has been here for so long has finally moved off. They have climbed the system, but they've just moved away. So if we can start making a dent here, we can really slow them down. First of all, I just need to wait for this fight. No point in attacking a fleet and a station at the same time if I can avoid it.
Heretic fleet engaged.
Yeah, utterly obliterated. That extra range is phenomenal. It really is so important. So now that we have the better AIs, that's lovely. Where are you going? Okay, good. You're going this way. You are going that way. Good. That means we can go here, here, here. Then maybe take all this section down here, depending on where the enemies are. Just keep on trying to dodge the enemy fleets. And try to keep an eye on the station over here. We can always jump back. But if we jump, our weapon damage is minus 50% for a while. But I will still do that to defend this bastion. This bastion has been so good to us. Not because the bastion itself does much damage, if at all, during a fight, but because it has all of these things. Slows down the enemy's sublight speed, removes some of their shields, increases the fire rate of our ships nearby. We need to keep these online. Okay, yeah, thankfully the stations are incredibly weak as well. They're not getting through our shields. And you were a drug addict. Good. That's what I want leading our forces.
Heretic station engaged.
Okay, next time, make sure to allow all of our fleets to catch up. Oh, of course, I have some... I completely forgot I have some Titans. So instead, we're now going to follow this fellow instead. Which is you. Yep. So you will be our new leader.
Construction
And since you're
complete.
actually the slowest, that'll keep up. Lovely. There's two fleets over here. They're both coming back to defend. Over here. Yeah, we would be dead if we stayed, so we're going to get gone. We should make it in time. Or not. Didn't matter. Okay, make it in time. Or not.
Heretic fleet detected.
Wow, we are ripping them apart now. Yeah, we have got to that crucial point where our damages are so high, as long as we can keep them at range. We're not losing... Okay, we lost 2 ships there, but that's because we fought 2 back-to-back. But it seems like if we have one fight at a time where our shields can regenerate, we can start taking them out. Finally, we are the aggressor here. In fact, so much so, I'm going to keep you here. That fleet's about to move here. We're going to take it out. That next fleet is going away because it has a construction vehicle, which I need to take out eventually, but I can't really do that right now. Lots of waffling. Today is the war episode. I just need to make sure that all of my lovely worlds are also continuing to upgrade, get better. Look, we're in the positive for consumer goods again. Clearly we are doing fantastically. Oh, I wish I could say that with more confidence. Oh, we just took out a construction vessel. That range is what's making us win right there. They're only just firing now. Lost a battle. Okay, so we are still losing a battleship or two in this mode. Also, we need to make sure to have the military applications up every single time we can. That bonus shield damage is also really, really, really helping, as you can well imagine. What are you doing? Can we take you out? We could probably take you out, but take too much damage. So I think for now, we should do this, since you're going... I actually don't know where you're going. Oh, can you use the gateway? Do you have... Yep, gateway and gateway. So you're going to that gateway, we're going to go there. Hopefully this guy's going to the left. No, it's going up, even better. So we can start doing more damage here and there. Just keep on taking away as many of their stations as possible. Now, if we allow them to have enough stations, eventually a secondary unbidden force would spawn, which would attack the original. But here's the thing. I believe it also makes them more powerful the more anchors they have. I think. Right? I, for the life of me, can't remember. Perhaps. Either way, though, the important thing is just keep on destroying everything we can. Build more ships. Hope for the best. Cry silently. Okay, there's a lot of freedom here to move around. If these two stay put, which they might, we could potentially take out this entire section here, and that's going to have this whole space free for my bastion, since they don't like to move too far away from their borders. Now, we found out in the previous video they move far further away than I expected, but even so, if they wanted to, they could just rush and destroy entire sections of the map, but they don't do that. So as long as we keep this area clear, we're giving ourselves more time. Over here, I've just kind of sacrificed, though it doesn't seem like they're moving either. Though there is two there, which is worrying. They're just sitting there. Okay, fine by me. So, right now, go ahead and do this. And if we're lucky, we can do all of that and get back in time for tea and crumpets. Even in these times of peril, we must remember that building temples is the highest of our priorities. All must listen to the divines, even if several have been horribly butchered recently. But we are getting revenge, at least. Look at their little glowy faces as we pummel them to death. Oh, dang it, they're attacking over here. Yeah, we've lost this station. There is no way the station's going to hold this. 17k versus 347k. Yeah. Oddly enough, I don't think we're going to really win that one. I don't think they'll go much further in, though, after that. At least I hope not.
Mining station martyred.
There's a gateway there. We could... Once we've dealt with this, we can jump from here to here quite easily, but... not right now. That was the original plan, to keep them there, because we could jump so easily. You're going this way. Yep, you're going over to there. So, change of plan. After that, we're just going to destroy this and then go here instead. Pay attention to this. If it only destroys the bastion, that's no big deal. If it goes any further, then it can be a problem.
Heretic fleet detected.
Okay, going after that fleet. That fleet is
Construction
just
complete.
sitting there again. This fleet is just sitting there. That's fine. You are sitting there. You're moving that way. Definitely lost a couple of battleships there, but worth it. Just continuing to do this over and over again. I'll probably start skipping a fair bit more in the editing, honestly, because this is just really time-consuming and honestly quite boring.
Complete.
They have just way too many fleets. On the upside, we did clean up this entire area, but now they have their construction vessels coming back to try and repair the section. And I think it's just going to be a dance of doing all of this whilst our planets get better and better, and our tech gets better and better, and slowly we'll become strong enough to start just holding them off completely. Definitely one of the weakest positions I've been in for the endgame crisis. Insider trading is now active, so our market fee has been reduced by an additional
Heretic
10%.
fleet detected.
Damn, they just moved there. I doubt they're going to send those into our territory. I'm going to risk it and try and take out this other fleet. Then we go back. Okay, I've been saving up some alloys there because I am building a single megastructure, which is going to be really, really expensive. So, the megastructure is the coordination center.
Mining station.
This will allow us to have more navy capacity, it'll allow our ships to be faster in non-FTL travel, and it will allow us to have more star bases. All very, very good things indeed. As soon as I have the alloys, I'd like another habitat, please. Okay, stay where you are. That fleet will come to you, you take out that, you go there, then you hopefully can snipe the construction vessel as they split up. Although you're moving this way, you're not moving directly towards the arrow. So I'm finally reading these a little bit better. So when they're moving like this, they're probably just going to sit there for ages. So it's worth the risk of going forwards, taking out some of their stations again. Okay, they're going back. That's annoying. Okay, they're going towards us. So in that case, we are going to stay put. Get further away so we have the advantage. That would be lovely, thank you very much. Also, it's still weird seeing leaders which aren't our original species because they have been converted. They are all conservationists, they are all psychics. They are at one with the divines, as are we.
Complete. Construction complete. Heretic fleet detected.
Okay, I'll probably lose like a battleship or two there. One was lost, that's fine. And just more of this. Okay, if I can just keep on doing this over and over again, just using the gateways to keep on going to our entrances, we can keep on protecting against the enemy, and eventually, we'll have Defender of the Galaxy, giving us plus 50% damage versus the enemy. That will be the moment where I can really start to just destroy them, honestly. Okay, you're just going to chill in, that's fine. So is most of you. I still don't know why they seem to not want to attack this one section. Only once have I had to actually protect it, hence why I've lost a station. Was it twice? Very infrequently, let's say that much. Thankfully, they do seem to be focusing more along here now, which I don't care about. Oh, and they are constructing more over here. I feel like I'm going to lose these worlds soon, but as long as I keep focusing more here, that might explain the lack of aggression over the last couple of years. Still aggressive, just not as much. Oh, Mighty Shroud, please help me. Okay. Oh, that's a different version of the AI. I don't know if it's better than the Sapient version, though. I'll definitely have to check as soon as I next get some new tech. Construction vessel again. Okay, we're going to try and go for it at the moment. This is just chilling. Yeah, you're just going to go there and stop. There's just an endless amount of them, there really is.
Construction.
Oh, our fleet was a bit staggered then. This isn't going to end well. Yeah, a couple of battleships lost. Is that a cruiser or a corvette? What did I just lose then? Oh no, that was a Titan I lost first. That's actually a battleship. Just that made it look tiny. So much worse than I thought. When did they build that? Oh, clearly I'm not paying enough attention. Go there. Then I might just jump back to this gateway, try and take out one of these. That's been sitting there forever, so have those two. Yeah, maybe take out that, go back to gateway, jump back here. I've been at this now for several hours, by the way. I'm hoping the video is maybe 15 minutes or less at this point. Okay, we managed to snipe one of the construction vessels again, but our ships are now looking really bad. We've lost loads more than I wanted to. When I jumped here, there was apparently a fleet over there just getting ready to attack us, so we were way too close to them. They had all that lovely range advantage, which we normally want. Oh dear. So now we're losing a lot of battleships every single fight, but we're about to take out another construction vessel here. Then we can go back there. We have another fleet being constructed to replace all the damage. Overall, I think I've killed like 6 construction vessels in this last little attack run. And that is great. That is really fantastic. That'll slow them down for many months. Why did they get so close then? They really rushed. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, we need some Titans again. And you guys need to start forming up properly. Still, that's 1 more construction vessel gone. There's 2 more being created. Oh, I hate the Unbidden so much. Okay, everyone just rush home now. We just can't fight anymore. We're losing too many ships every fight. It's just a waste now.
Complete.
A little while later and things are looking pretty bad, honestly. The enemy are now starting to build around here. If they do choose to attack any of these systems, I cannot move in to defend. I'm barely holding off here. In the last few fights, I lost at least 3 battleships per fight. In fact, one of them I lost like 6 or 7 somehow. It must have been a larger enemy fleet. And they are rebuilding everything which I took away. On the upside, that does mean for a few months, if not a few years, I did slow them down. It's taken them a long time to get all this back. And we're only 2 off getting Defender of the Galaxy now. But I am under the impression I'm probably going to lose some of these worlds over here. Hello, Shroud. Extra happiness might be good since that'll give us more stability, but weapon strength. Plus 20% weapon strength. Is that enough for me to go on the offensive? No, I'm about to be attacked. At least it means we'll lose less in this fight. What we need is a Titan again, since that boosts the strength of the fleet.
Heretic fleet detected.
And since it hits them so early, it also slows them down a lot. We could... Oh, I was about to say go for that. No, no we can't. Just stay where you are, lads. Moving out another one of their colonies, because that's about to be lost as well. Yep, the Unbidden now is just exploding. This still could be a loss, it really could, but I am going to fight tooth and nail until that's just a certainty. We're getting so close now to finally having Defender of the Galaxy, and we so need it.
Construction complete.
The enemy are just overwhelming us at this point. I have basically given up defending anywhere but here, because the planets here are really good. It's a great gateway position. It's just we need this small bastion here. I have never done so badly against the endgame crisis. If it spawned somewhere else, I feel like we could have done a lot better, but instantly being under attack. And of course, remember, in the normal game, the default setting, the endgame crisis is set to 2400, the year 2400, which means it actually spawns 50 years after that, since the endgame setting is 50 years before the endgame crisis can spawn in. Which is weird, but that's just kind of always how it's been. We said it so much earlier.
Heretic fleet engaged.
And we are being punished for it. Just the sheer lack of tech we had was the major problem.
Heretic fleet detected.
Stop losing single battleships. We are still holding them off though, which is good.
Aiding heretics.
Okay, we now have a Defender of the Galaxy, meaning we are doing plus 50% damage to all enemies. Well, all endgame, and look at that, that was just instantly removing that force. You're just sitting there, aren't you? Or in fact, you're going away, that's perfect. You guys don't really care. What I'm going to do is do this into this. Right now, that's the plan. We are going to be way more aggressive now. We're probably going to lose planets doing this, but we just need to remove everything. Destroy every single ship you can see. With that extra damage and the fact I now have an additional fleet following it, so we have more ships than we had previously, and now we get a plus 50% bonus, we should be able to deal with this. Now, my energy is suffering because somewhere I have pirates annoying me. Ah, there's the pirates. Ooh, hello. Well, my friends tried, but didn't really succeed. I do have some cruisers for anti-piracy measures. Oh, and my Titans are ready as well. I'll bring them over. There's the cruisers. You deal with that, so my energy will go back to normal fairly soon. I now have 3 stations all building more battleships.
Heretic fleet detected.
It's time to reclaim some more space. Lovely. Just keep on doing that.
Construction complete. Heretic fleet detected.
Okay, just wait there. They'll run into you. That way, don't have to fight their station at the same time. Lovely. Look at that. They didn't even get a single shot off. Okay, so right now I'm actually starting to get a lot more hopeful. Although things still look really dire. You may notice this area's been cleared out. I went in, destroyed everything there, and then came back. That was all well and fine. But now the important thing is, as you can probably tell by my navy capacity being way overburdened right now, we have some serious fleet power. Soon, we are going to have 2 groups which are both completely capable of annihilating a normal small enemy group outside of our borders without taking more than 1 casualty. As soon as we have that, then we can actually be aggressive, because it means we can either have 1 defending and 1 outwards attacking, or 1 outwards attacking here and 1 attacking here, and we are seriously going to be able to start reclaiming space without having to constantly come back to defend. Maybe I shouldn't have defended, honestly. Perhaps going full on aggression and just keep on taking out fleet after fleet might have been better, but right now we are really in that position. Also, our repeatables are finally getting to the point they're actually being useful. We now have 11,000 research. That is still increasing, although our admin cap is terrible. That is also improving over time. And now we have something like a bonus 20% to our shields. That's very minor, but it will be increasing. They're getting stronger, but so are we. We're still holding them back. We have really slowed them down. If we went in the way, constantly taking away little bits of space, a few ships here and there, they would have just completely steamrolled the galaxy by now. So I'm happy with that. Also, our fleets now finally do have Titans again, which I'm also very happy about. Okay, going on the aggressive now. I think we've got just about enough over here to defend against a single fleet. Thankfully, these are just chilling, not actually attacking. So you're going to go over here. Take out that. Try to go for the construction vessel. Then just start taking back all this territory here. There's no point in us really grabbing the systems because they're going to get annihilated so quickly by 1 ship. So just keep on knocking off their territory. Things are definitely complete. Now more on our side. Well, that's annoying. There's a construction vessel there, so we're going to start rebuilding. Very soon, though, I can send this fleet out. Once I have maybe, 1 more completed set of battleships, then I'll start being able to attack outside our borders. As it stands, we'll definitely win a fight one-on-one. We have almost the exact same fleet power, and we're doing bonus damage, and we counter them in terms of our weapons and loadout. But I don't want to lose any ships.
Construction complete.
I didn't even get to see that fight. Is there another fleet heading towards us? Okay, yes, there is.
The spirits have granted
so annoyingly,
us
the enemy
wisdom.
are repairing a lot of the damage we're doing, but that's only until this second fleet is strong enough to leave our borders, and it's getting really close now. So the second that can happen, they're going to be attacking all of this area as well. So there's going to be 2 areas where we have fleets just damaging everything. It's a slow process, but we are getting there. Lovely. Okay, you're heading towards us as well, so we can annihilate yet another fleet. You just sitting there still? Yes, you are. And one of our main scientists has passed. Thankfully, that's a very good replacement.
Construction complete.
I'm less scared of utterly losing the game now. Just annoyed at how long it's going to take to deal with all this. Okay, only losing 1 battleship at a time there. That's fantastic. This next fleet is all but ready to join you, so that's fantastic as well. Don't really care about any of these bonuses, but sure, let's go with that for now.
Incoming
Oh, stop heading towards me. Let me go through already. Oh, construction vessel. Might need to just brave it and take some damage. If we jump through, we're going to take damage because we'll be too close to the enemy, so And you two just chilling there as well. That is really annoying. Yeah, we just need more now. Okay, really annoyingly, it seems like I may be getting the AI uprising, despite the fact, a while ago, I outlawed artificial intelligence and such, and I don't actually have any machines left on our planet, unless I do have one or two. Let's have a look. No. Yes, I do have some other species, darn it. I destroyed some of them, but not all of them. Okay, that should finish that off now, right? I mean, you can't really have an AI uprising when there's no robots left. Well, no machines left, I should say. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. I am going to brave this. So hopefully what's going to happen is I'll take out the first fleet before these two can even react or get to us in time. Oh, darn it, they're instantly moving towards us. I was hoping to sit there. Makes sense they're moving towards us. I was hoping they're not. Oh, you are firing. Okay, just didn't see the shots. Too zoomed out, I suppose. Okay, took a little bit of damage there, but nothing major. No, why are you two not following? Oh, we're gonna lose some ships here. Yeah, there goes 1, 2, 3. No, just two. Just two. Did I just lose 2? Yes, 2 total. Okay, that wasn't bad at all then. Yeah, we are actually stronger than I thought we were then, because that was not a good fight, and we came out the strong victor. Okay, gonna go there. Then we're going to try and take out that construction vessel and take that gateway back for our glorious legions. Okay, these are now moving down here, so they will eventually attack the system, so you guys move here. The original fellows are doing great. Let's take that. We've just took out the construction vessel. So take that, destroy that station, that fleet, and the original fleet. Then just try and do as much damage here as we can. Realistically, we should put down a station on the gateway. That stops them from being able to jump all the time. That would make things a lot easier for us. Oh, we lost a Titan. Sadly, they do like to target Titans. Get out of our territory, heretics! Well, we've chopped off the head of this thing, so that's good. Continues to expand in every other direction, but as long as we can keep on doing this, we are getting stronger faster than they are, apparently, so... I'm now, yeah, a lot more confident, just way more confident than I was previously. It's just going to take a while, we're just so far behind on tech. Take all that, work our way down here.
Construction complete.
Eventually, we'll have enough fleet power here that we can send them off to take out this gateway. Once you have both these gateways, they're a lot more trapped. It's much more difficult for them to maneuver all of their construction vessels. Then we can start really chunking off pieces of it. On top of all that, I can now do this. Scientific Revolution, plus 20% research speed, plus 1 to our alternatives. So we'll be getting the repeatables we want a lot better. And now, if you look in the top right corner...
Construction complete.
The year is now 2,400 the very first day, and that is where I'm going to be calling the episode. This has been... insane. It has been ridiculous. I can't believe we haven't been absolutely wiped out. Thankfully, with them spreading themselves so thin constantly, if the enemy AI really had the AI of, let's destroy all enemy groups, they wouldn't do this. They would just go straight through, destroy every last system, and then go back and regroup. It's simple as that. Thankfully, it's not that harsh, so it has been... As soon as you know what to do on how to contain them and how to keep them from constantly blossoming everywhere, you can keep them like this. Now, I'm not quite sure what's happened over here. They have just seemingly turned off. I don't know at all. I did a bit more damage here, but nothing else. Over here, we now have them contained. We're constantly chipping away at them, and now I feel like we are going to cause more damage than they can repair. The secondary fleet is now almost completely up and running, which means we're going to be having 2 of them aggressively in their territory, rather than always defending ours. The next episode, I do feel like we will be able to finally defeat the Unbidden. This has been so much fun, but now I need some serious rest. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Stellaris is a series you wish to see continued in the future. In the next video, once my original fleet is repaired and I have replaced a lot of destroyed battleships, we're going to be very aggressive. Also, if you look at our resources now, we are finally having a decent economy. Almost everything is balanced. The only thing we're struggling with is refineries, and we could turn some of our habitats into those if we need to. Though, minus 45 total isn't really that bad. It's not very expensive to keep running. And in fact, our energy is kind of floating at 30k at the moment, so we're okay for that too. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. Hopefully, we can finish this before the DLC is out. That's the goal.